the seasons turn. In the Legion's name, we are one and the same. Through the haze, we see it all. At the smoke fall, keep the ash long. Shadow smokers, let the smoke fall.
Yeah, I gave you a seat at the table. You try to flip it. Now you eat off the floor. Lee Jones. Let's talk. They slid the paper on the table thinking I would fold, trying to put a heavy price on a story never sold. Fuck the gatekeeper, loyalty is at an end. You were preaching brotherhood just so you could go pretend you claim to hold the samurai code just because of the name. But you bring the ancestors nothing but the grief and shame. You ain't got the honor and you ain't got the heavy sword, just the plastic grinding. Who went and broke his own word and the wannabe warlords. You acting loud and you bold, but you posing there for nothing. And the story is cold. And Mr. Midnight claiming that you were the contender. You stole away the credit, you were lying fake pretender. Now you streaming video games and you hiding your face. You ran away from the industry and in total disgrace. Let the money burn slow, let the ego die fast. We build a legacy that was destined to last. It's the Legion, yeah, we stand on the concrete. Fearless leader up front and we own the street. No snakes in the grass, just steel in the spine. We taking back the clock, yeah, we own the damn time. No snakes in the grass, just steel in the spine. We taking back the clock, yeah, we own the damn They wanted the control, yeah, they made a big mistake. We got hot box Joey, never been for a fake. He's scrubbing out the chat and he policing the stream, banishing the trolls and protecting the team. And send Pappy Rick keeping the socials on lock, while Michael holding down the supply and the stock. And we got Big Rob, yeah, he is back on the block. Discounts flowing heavy from inside of the shop. And Ye's a 101, yeah, he blocking out the
Hey guys, Tony Stories Out Assassin. Welcome to tonight's Smokers Panel Live. No, the death metal made the cut, but not at the opening. Because I don't think anybody who's waiting will like to listen to screaming before the show. So while this is going on, while everyone's waiting, I was just sitting there looking for a cigar to smoke, to be honest with you. And unfortunately, because of shipping and all that stuff, we pretty much didn't get any mail for the past 2 or 3 days, which also means I didn't get any new cigars. Now, talking about old cigars is not a bad thing, but I think everybody wants to know about new cigars, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna smoke a regular cigar. This is, I just took it off without reading it, huh? This is the Cavalier Black USA Toro. And that's what I'm gonna smoke tonight. Needs to be a permanent outro? No, because like the outro won't last. That's the problem, right? Like before the introduction of that song, the beginning, haven't even been finished talking. I think you're already looking at you're looking at that you know, thank you for watching, and that was done. So like outro cannot be too long, unless like, you know, here's the thing. If we have like, let's say thousands of Patreon where I need to put up their names and shit for like the minute, 2 minute, 3 minute after the end, yeah, it makes sense, right? But like, we don't have that. We don't have that. You just showing your bias and hate for my metal. I guess you can say that. I'm not really into metals, so like, if I want to put it on the show and I have to hate the fact that I have to hear it every time, double checking it, I can't bear through that. Like, you know, I like every time I show people that song, my face twitch, my face go. Yeah, it's not fun. I know you guys like it, and that's why it's online. It's on YouTube, but it's just not intro. It's filled with so much hate, even though there's not much hate in there. The song itself has hate, but it's online. It's on a playlist. Feel free to listen to it. Okay. All right, there you go. I hope everybody's warmer today. Over here is still cold, very, very cold. So cold that my dog can just pee and it will freeze. So cold that my dog will. I don't know why my dog just doesn't like. And this goes with any of my dog, any and all of my dog throughout my lifetime. Does not like to wear shoes, but like when I look at other people's dog, they have no problem with shoes. I just don't know why any of my dog would not wear shoes. Wear shoes in front of them. You'll wear jackets, wear whatever, but not shoes. Not shoes. No matter how cold it is outside, no matter how much their foot is freezing, I don't care about the 100% leather on their paw. They just won't wear it. They just won't wear it. This cigar is quite literally all leather. So far, it's not very good. Oh, I trained them early. I let them wear it, and they will find a way to get it off and refuse to walk. They'll literally just stand there like you drag them. And once you take them off, boom, bolts off. Trust me, I tried. This cigar, ooh. Very, very heavy in leather and it's actually very weird. I did. This is a Cavalier. Yeah. Cavalier Black USA Toro. Yeah, usually in my mind, Cavalier is pretty good. Why is this one taste like nothing but leather? Maybe some baking spice too. Very sharp. Sharp, like pointy sharp, not like, hey, you're sharp. Not a very good cigar right now. I just picked this out randomly out of the humidor. Obviously, I never had this before, or else I probably will skip it. But let's address some questions and stuff like that. Somebody asked in the chat room today, and let me get the exact word for you guys. Got a question. What is the longest you have all waited in a box for a box in the mail? And how dry were they when they show up? That's a good question. And I answered it. I say 3 weeks. It wasn't particularly dry. Was able to open it and smoke it just fine. Now, let me talk about that, all right? The thing about cigar is that majority of the place that you buy online that is online and they know that they have to ship, well, usually put an entire box in a big bag and put one small Boveda pack in there, ziplock it, throw in the box and ship it. Now, even if they didn't, some boxes already have a Boveda pack in there, and where they can take the entire box into another box, ship it. So it wasn't like completely without protection, and it depends on the location you went through. I mean, obviously, if the truck went through desert, it's gonna be drier. If you went through a couple of raining days, it might be wetter. A lot of box went through a shrink wrapped clear packaging on the outside of the box, which kind of prevent them to be dry or cold, or dry or wet. Why do I have to do this now? This is weird. Dry or wet. So it prevents it from changing the status of the cigar and then gets used safely. So this is not something that you usually have to worry about. And let me get Val in. Hey Val.
It is good to be home.
No shit.
So it's cold outside, but I tell you what, it's nice inside my tent. Hey, I'm gonna have to open up my jacket and take my hat off probably in about 10 minutes. Feels good.
Pretty good, right? Pretty good.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm gonna tell you what. And we all know this about stuff. You gotta have the proper equipment, the proper gear, if you want to make it work. Okay, you can have other stuff out there, and it'll work, but you'll be uncomfortable. You won't feel good. You're gonna be miserable. You're not gonna have a good time. But if you got the right stuff, it's so much better. So much better. Okay.
I mean, you can have the right stuff. It doesn't change the fact that where you're at is actually literally more colder.
What? I mean, look at. I think I where I was at in that gazebo area, it was much more spacious, and it's weird because it's much more spacious than what I have. And the weird thing about it is my tent, because the way it's shaped and designed, it's supposed to be like a 13 by 13. And the place I was sitting at is a 12 by 12. But mine is hexagon shape. Okay. And theirs is a plain square shape, rectangle square shape. All high ceiling. And my ceiling is not that high. My canopy is not that high. Maybe 7 feet 6 inches, where the canopy of the other place had to be about 15.
But all that don't matter. Like, okay, where you were is roughly, I don't know, 50 degrees? 50s? Can we say that? 50s?
No. I was, hey, look, I would tell you what.
No, let me know what the number, and I'll do the comparison for you.
The outside, it was 20, about 22 to 25 degrees
Okay,
outside.
it was 22 to 25 with the, and then you have the cover, you have some heaters, and let's say it's about 40 degrees.
No.
There's no way you're sitting at 30 or less
Look, Tony,
with the hoodie.
look it. I'm gonna tell you what. Yeah, number one, it's no. There were heaters, the two heaters. They were up high, angling down. Okay. But we all know heat rises.
Yeah, but it's a radiating heater. It's an infrared heater, right?
Yeah, it's like one of those orange things like I got.
Yeah,
But-
it's a radiating heater. It's supposed to radiate, so it's like a sunlight. You can't say okay, it's because sunlight raises, so all of us on Earth is gonna be cold.
Look, Tony, no, Tony, I'm gonna tell you what. I had those heaters on high, both of them on high.
But I'm saying like overall temperature, if that over there is 20s, it probably raises 10 to 15 degrees, if not more, right? With
You
you
would-
running.
You would think so.
Okay.
You would think so.
And the
However,
only difference really is you're not properly dressed. Look at how much you're dressed right now versus there.
yes, this is true. This is true. You're absolutely correct. I did, and I don't, and I should have learned this when the first time I went to Texas. When I told everybody a couple of years ago, back in February, that hey, I'm going to go to Texas, be in the sunshine, be in the heat, looking at the cactus, all this other crap I was talking about. And there's snow on the ground. Okay.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is that like essentially you're over there 40 degrees underdressed. But right now you went back to where you're at. Now you're like 7 degrees and your heater raises, let's say 30 degrees. You're in the same situation, but just better dressed.
Yeah. Yes. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right because I did not, and I blame myself. I have no one to blame but myself. I wish I could blame my wife, but I can't. I got to blame myself because I should have known better. I should have prepared and taken my cold smoking gear. And that's what I call this. My cold. I got underneath. This is a lightweight jacket, okay, with a light lining, okay, but it's puffy, so it traps the air. And I have a light fleece on underneath it and a long sleeve t-shirt. That's it.
Here's what I do. Whenever I travel, no matter where I travel, because I had to bring a luggage anyway, like a full-size luggage every time, I always have space for at least one jacket. I don't care if it's summer. I don't care if it's Miami, but in the summer, I bring a jacket for no reason.
You're right. I mean, I and it's not that it was not suggested to me to do that, but me being the Grand Vizier, know everything, and no, I'm not going to need it. I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, I always bring it. I mean, if the luggage allows me to bring 70 pounds for one luggage, I'm going to bring 70 pounds for that luggage.
But yeah, you know what? You're right. I was not prepared for the cold. And I'll know better. I'll know. So here was my grand plan. Here's my grand plan. Nothing against Texas, okay? Ain't nothing against Texas. One thing you gotta know about Texans, okay? One thing you gotta know about Texans. There's Texas, there's North Texas, there's West Texas, there's South Texas. You never hear anything about East Texas. Okay?
Because for some reason, wherever the Texans say, they don't agree that Dallas is considered a real Texas. It's a city, but they don't think it's real Texans, apparently.
I'm gonna tell you what. My belief is this. Dallas is the New York City of Texas. Okay? True Texas is Fort Worth.
Which is kind of western part of it, southwest of that area.
if you ever watch cowboy western movies in the past, and you ever listen to those cattle ranchers talking about hitting the trail and moving up the cattle, they don't ever say, "Yeah, we're going to take the herd up to Dallas." You never hear them say that. Never. You hear them say, "Yeah, we're going to mosey on up to Fort Worth. We're gonna hit them up to Fort Worth. Sell them at Fort Worth." Okay.
That doesn't make it more Texas. It just makes that it's just where the farm is at.
Fort Worth is the cattle town of Texas.
Yeah, I mean, I think every part has it. Houston has those. San Antonio has those. It's just where the farm is. I don't think that defines where the Texans are.
No, I mean, if you say San Antonio, I don't think of cattle. If you say Houston, I don't think of cattle. If you say
Houston, Texas has no cattle. You really think so? Come on,
No,
Texas.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if I think of cattle and you say Texas, I'm thinking Fort Worth. Okay? I'm not thinking Dallas. I'm not thinking San Antonio. I'm not anything else.
Anything else? El Paso?
Nope, not even El Paso. Nope, not even El Paso. But anyways,
That's a good thing to ask. Let's see.
ask some of our Texas people out there in the live chat. You guys think of when you think of cattle and stuff, Fort Worth. That's where the cattle drives go to Fort Worth.
High concentration. The beef capital of the world is the Panhandle, Hereford, and Amarillo. East
Amarillo?
Texas, Blackland, Prairie, and South Texas, King Range, which has 88% of the state's fed cattle. Panhandle.
All right, so let's talk about the cattle from the states. So I go to a meat market, and I'm looking at the bulk of meats there, and I'm looking at, now they have to claim country of origin. You know that, right? All right.
They don't have to.
Well, I thought they had to, because I'm looking at these labels, and I'm reading labels that says Mexico on it. I'm looking at labels that say Canada on it.
I think the law is where is processed. It doesn't have to say where the cow came from, but where is processed. Because I think when they changed that, there was a big thing about how chicken can now be processed, like in the U.S., but shipped from China or something like that, and then be considered as USA chicken.
Yeah.
Which also, created this whole American Wagyu kind of shit.
Yeah. I get that too. I never understood Wagyu.
Wagyu just means Japanese beef.
Yeah.
In Japanese term. So to say American Wagyu is like saying Val wearing a kimono and call Val American Japanese.
I might have to get me a kimono since you said that. The big old fancy apparel there. Yeah. No, but yeah, I never, you know what? I mean, I've heard people go to Japan and have the Wagyu beef, and for what they pay, it just boggles my mind that they're going to pay $300. Okay. And I don't even know how many ounces they're getting.
$300. Well, depends on the grading. A5 is probably like a 4-ounce kind of thing.
Okay, so let's say 4 ounces. $300 for 4 ounces. And if you ask them what what does it taste like? What kind of what beef? You know, they can't tell me a beef flavor.
I can.
And wait, they're telling me, oh, it's rich, it's buttery, it's velvety, it melts in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, but do you get that beef robust flavor?
You do.
They never said they did.
Because it
All
melts
the-
so fast. Okay, you eat such a small piece of beef that it melts, literally melts in your mouth. That the problem is, unless you're eating it over like a rice or something like that carries that flavor with it, you're not really eating anything. All right.
No.
So imagine a piece of butter. Imagine a piece of butter. If you just put a piece of butter in your mouth, you probably get some buttery taste. And then other than that, if I ask you what taste is it, you're like, tastes like butter. I don't know. Right? However,
Yeah.
if you put a butter with a pancake, now all of a sudden, that pancake has enhanced dramatically. Right? If you sear a steak just as is, you get a steak. But if you sear a steak with a small piece of butter on it, now you get the enhanced creaminess and the flavor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, imagine this. Take a piece of sirloin, and you jab multiple holes on it, like a lot of holes, very like a river travel down the.
You take your card and just
Yeah.
slice
And
through it.
every
Yeah.
single little hole, you put a piece of butter in there. Okay? And now you heat up the pan. There's nothing on the pan. Just put that piece of steak down. So that steak is cooking on its own oil plus butter.
Well, here's the thing that I noticed when they did a comparison of beef. So they had the Wagyu there.
Mm-hmm.
There is so much marbling.
Yeah. And that marbling is what's hard, is because the cow is healthy, really, really healthily fat. The fat is so evenly distributed throughout. It's not clogging. It's not a big chunk. It's just veins of it.
Yes, and this is what I think of. There's so much marbling in there. I would be so afraid to put that on a very hot skillet, whether it's stainless steel or cast iron, because it's gonna melt away.
But that's what it is, though. You only put it on there for like 30 seconds each side. Not even. Psst, psst, eat it.
Yeah.
Eat it. And here's the thing, right? In the US, I don't think anybody can say our US beefs are healthy to eat. Even the grass-fed beef over in the US is only grass-fed, what, three quarter of the year? Grass-fed beef in Japan is grass-fed. The reason they're so mobilized is they walk outside. They don't lock them down. Listen to music, they talk to them, they praise them every day.
Yeah, so look at man, I mean, look, I get it. You gotta be nice. I mean, not be nice, but you gotta take care of the animal. But I've seen like video clips where they got actual people playing music to those animals, talking to them, singing to them, rubbing their backs and all this other stuff. What the hell? You think that animal understands what they're saying?
They actually do.
I'm gonna see
Cow that listen to that listen to music actually produce more milk.
Well, no, okay.
Scientifically proven.
I'm gonna sing to that Wagyu beef. Going to the slaughterhouse and gonna be steaks. You think that cow's gonna be happy to hear that?
Well, it
that
had
animal?
to be no. It had to be a instrumental, something that they can understand. If you give them a language one, they don't understand. They just hear noises, right? It has something that has to do with their mood. You know, if their moo is good, they moo well. Right? So here's the thing. The price that you're paying for is not really the true beef price. So, because in Japan, Wagyu has different grades. A, B, C, D, 1 to 5. A5 is the highest. So yeah, if you gotta eat A5, those cows are nicely treated, but their price at auction price. Like tuna, auction price. You go over there, I want that cow because that cow looks good, it's gotta taste great, so they bid on it. And the higher it is, the end up price you pay is higher. Because there's only so many of those. But if you want to eat a regular Wagyu that has some marbling, it wouldn't be hundreds of dollars. You can eat a whole meal for 80 bucks. Whole meal of different beef, 80 bucks.
Well, yeah, but
Martin, there is no fresh grass all year round over there. You guys cold and snow right now. What's cow eating right now? Martin, what is the cow eating right now? Ice cream? Grass flavor ice cream? Hey, that's not grass.
So let me revert back a little bit to my Texas steak.
Okay.
So again, I go into another winter storm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not so much as the snow. It's the freezing rain.
Okay.
It's the rain that turns the ice, that turns the streets to sheets of ice. I mean, it shuts everything down, literally. And people go to the store like there's no tomorrow. Bread is missing, milk is missing, eggs is missing, this is missing, that's missing. Okay? I mean, it's only a couple of days. Come on, I got food in the house that's gonna last. I don't have to go to the store for at least a week.
I don't think people are thinking, right? Because they're thinking that like Armageddon coming, big storm is coming, you gotta store food because you won't be able to cook. I hate to tell you, you buy that much milk and all that shit, you gotta put in the fridge, and you're preparing for lose of a power.
Now look at the
and
only.
if you had no
thing-
power, you had no fridge power. They all gotta spoil.
Now here's the thing that I could understand people, certain people, and I say certain because I'll explain it, where they must have an ample supply of toilet paper. They must.
No.
Because wait a minute, let me finish. Because if you're, and I have family members, uncle that has 5 daughters, a cousin that has 4 daughters, another cousin that has 6 daughters. If you got a house full of women, house full of girls, you gotta have it. I get
But who's in the problem with toilet paper? I don't know, you guys. I always have at least minimum of 20 rolls of toilet paper in the house. That's easy. You buy one of those family packs, leave it at home. I don't think you have to wipe your ass all that much. Because if you're wiping the amount that I think that you're wiping, your ass will hurt. I really can't imagine everybody's like, hey, all right, get out of the way. Let me wipe my ass. Get out of the way. No, I'm next. Let me wipe my ass. No, nobody does that. You can only wipe so much. Like, have everybody, like, okay, imagine the people that has food poisoning.
Okay,
and they're having a whole day of diarrhea.
Wait, let me go back to what you just said. You have 20 rolls of toilet paper at home for you and your wife.
Yeah.
What happens if you have 4 daughters? How many rolls of toilet paper you're gonna have?
I can store 3-pack of those. That's fine. So 60-pack.
Okay, there we go.
But I don't have to go out and fight anybody. I buy that once every so often. I don't do it every day. I definitely don't do that during the
No.
storm.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. People do, and I don't get it. People do that.
Right? If Armageddon is coming, the last thing I had to worry about is wiping my ass. Really. I think when everyone was fighting over toilet paper, I didn't. When COVID and all that stuff is happening, everybody's fighting over toilet paper, I didn't. I don't understand the fighting over toilet paper part. And here's the thing, I'd rather not wipe my ass than having in my own house. I'm talking about in my own house. I'd rather not wipe my ass than using the single ply toilet paper. I'd rather just go wash my ass. And I've been telling you guys, all you had to do is just wash your ass. Because nothing's cleaner than wiping washing your ass. Wiping your ass just so that you don't see it anymore. It's still there. You don't believe me? After you wipe your ass really, really clean, go ahead and wipe a finger and lick it. See what happens. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna say that's finger licking good. And that's why I'm saying, you know, Joey, even if you don't have to bend down and kiss your toe, your cigar kissed your toe, you kiss your cigar, you kiss the toe. Just saying. Just saying. Wash your ass. I've been saying that forever. But I don't get this. I literally, they tell you guys, Monday is when the snowstorm ends. They literally say Monday. It's not like, oh, we don't know when this is gonna end. Like on COVID, we don't know when this is gonna end. They literally tell you Monday is the end of it, and you go out there and get like 5 weeks worth of supply.
Yeah, I get that too, because it's supposed to end, but what if it don't?
What if it don't? The last thing you had to worry about is those things that you just bought.
Exactly. So now you got them in hand. You got to worry about it. Then you don't got to worry about Monday.
Because those things
don't
you
gotta worry
bought,
about Tuesday.
those things you bought is about to go spoil.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? You just bought 20 jugs of milk.
Well, yeah, most of that stuff will spoil.
All right, and then you had a storm that lasts you 5 days. So imagine 5 days of 2 feet of snow per day. You're not leaving that door. You're not gonna have any power. Trees are coming down. What you gotta do with those milk?
I'm gonna drink it.
Oh, good luck with that. Have you ever seen people puking milk and then come out of their nose, their ears, their eyes, and all shit?
No, I have not. I have not been afforded that lucky opportunity to observe that.
Oh, you definitely have. You just don't remember. When you're a baby, that has happened quite a bit. When that burp don't come out right, it's coming out one way or another.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. I do remember that distinctly now that you say that.
Yuki milk, everybody have done it. Man. Yeah, I'm not. Here's the thing, like, everything is so weird this week because every delays and all that. Mailman is not showing up, and like even the water delivery guy is like coming a weird time. I don't know. What did you guys remember?
For me?
Yeah.
You mentioned the mailman, so I'm gonna mention a couple of things. I got a surprise package.
Oh, you got one too.
I got a surprise package. Okay, and I have to I have to reach out to him and send a thank you. I really do. I have to send him a personal message about that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is what happened. All right. I get home. I'm thinking I'm gonna have a lot of snow to shovel. Right? I mean, I'm thinking I got a lot of snow to shovel. It snowed a lot in the Chicago area, I'm on the outside of Chicago. I'm in a small southwest suburb just outside of Chicago. Luckily for me, we had wind. We had a lot of wind. A lot of wind. So just looking out across my back area and looking out the landscape in the front of my house, I can see that we did not have like 6, 8, 10 inches of snow like parts of Chicago did.
Okay.
I'm going to say we might have had 2, maybe 3. I'll say 3.
Inches?
Okay, inches of snow.
Oh my God. You guys got off easy.
I got off easy, yeah. But again, I'm attributing because when they talk about snow, I say please let the wind get above 12 miles an hour, because if it
Blows it away.
does, it's going to push it by me, and I'm not going to catch it off. I'll catch some of it, but I'm not going to catch it off. The wind was averaging 13 to 30 miles an hour while I was gone. So I got lucky. So all I could think about is my tent going to still be up. That was number one.
Okay. Well, 3 inches, you should be still out. Yeah.
Well, this was before I knew, when I'm hearing about the snowfall in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, oh shit, man, I hope my tent's going to be up. I hope my umbrella stand holds the canopy up. And when I come home, I kept thinking, I'm going to drive and I'm going to have to shovel to get in. I said, I don't feel like shoveling. I told my wife, you know what? I'm not going to do anything until tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Which meant today. Luckily, when we drove up to the house, my driveway was clear.
Somebody plowed it for you.
Somebody shoveled for me. I don't know who. Somebody shoveled for me. Now,
Okay.
I appreciate it. Okay, I really do. I'm so happy they did it because I only had to spend about 3 hours out there today. Because what happened was when I shovel away from the front of the house to the side of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One side of the driveway, the other side of the driveway kind of thing.
Yes. Because what happens is if you let that snow build up in front of the house, once it starts to melt, it's just going to go down into the ground. And if you got so much snow and water there melting its way through the ground, it may get to that point where it's going to start seeping into your basement.
Okay, if it's that close. I mean, my driveway it can put 2.5 cars before the garage. So we have to put it all the way out to the street. But the drain is at the street.
So I had to literally shovel out 3 to 4 feet of snow mounds
Makes sense.
in front of my house so that I can clear it, the front of it.
Okay.
The only good thing about it was cold outside and it was light snow.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's kind of fluffy. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the only good thing. It still took me time, but saved me a lot of time.
Well,
and
3 hours quite a bit though.
Yeah, but I appreciate what was done for me because I have a long driveway.
Sure.
But as I'm starting to dig out those mounds, all I kept thinking was, damn, if they could have did this instead of that, if they could have just did this instead of this, if they could, but it was, and all I could think of is this. They probably never thought about doing that. All they thought about was clearing the driveway.
I mean, they were like, oh, while I'm at this, might as well push all the way down a little bit longer. Probably that's what it is, right? Because my neighbor kind of did a little bit of walkway. And I was like, that thing's got to be piled back up in a minute. But they did it anyway. One time.
And who's the other thing they do not like? and I'm sure this happens to you, Tony. You clear out your driveway, you clear out the entrance to your driveway,
Mm-hmm.
and either as soon as you finish, or you're in the middle of clearing out your driveway, the snowplow comes by,
And it plows you in.
and it plows you back in another 2 feet of snow being pushed back into your driveway. So it's 2 feet across, sometimes 3, and plus however much it builds up. And that snow's heavy there.
This is what I hate, because I actually saw a video of someone in some state where their street plows has this thing that comes down and plows your driveway so that it doesn't pile up in your driveway, lifts up, goes to the next one,
Yeah,
push down again,
like an extended arm.
Right.
Up.
so that it makes sure that nobody's plowed in, but they still
Yeah.
plow the street.
That is so cool. I saw that. I saw that. So, whoa, that's cool. Why couldn't they do that here?
Yeah, being Massachusetts, we pay that much tax and you can't afford one of those things to make sure I'm not plowed in. But and then that thing, okay, I have a 2-stage snowplow.
Oh, okay. You got
That
a
thing
big
makes me
boy.
want to buy a 3-stage every single time, but I don't know why I don't. Every single time, every single snowstorm, I'm gonna buy a 3-stage. This thing's shit. I gotta push forward, even though self-propelled, I started to push, right?
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, yeah, okay, this one will do. I just never go to. Every time I was like, I wish my snowplow would just break down completely so I can finally go and buy another snowplow. But the problem with snowplow is that you can always buy parts.
Have you seen those new gadget snow shovels?
What do you mean?
They're just like a shovel. It's like a battery operated. You
Well, I
charge
have
it
one of
like a-
those, but they're heavy.
Are they?
They are very heavy. They're
Okay.
very heavy. I have one of those. Use battery. It does a good job clear out stairs and small walkways at a certain height. Once you're above that height, you had to lift it up and do it kind of a couple of times, but you get to it. But that thing is like 20, 30 pounds.
Oh, I didn't realize that because I saw an advertisement and it says can clear a path of snow up to 11
Up
inches
to.
in height. 11
Up
inches
to.
in height.
No. Yeah, you could. You just press it and push it down. You'll kind of do it. But the battery is this big. Imagine a battery this big. This is not a battery, but I'm telling you, the battery is about this big. Imagine a battery this big. How heavy that is. And that's just the battery. Some of them use 2 batteries. They're heavy. They're heavy. Okay. Hold on. Let me say hi to Richard. Hey, Richard. Richard says that smoking a Lawless cigar yesterday was fantastic. Have you tried one? I don't think I tried a cigar called Lawless. I have an Arian 28, 9 horsepower, works like a beast. Mine was called Troy Built or something like that, 2-stage. It works and it clears out every time. In fact, this time I broke a shear pen off 2 of the blades. And it still kind of cleared the snow, even though its 2 blades are not working. So, thank God. And now I had to figure out how to change those shear pins once they arrived. I had to order shear pins. I didn't go out to buy shear pins. And because at the moment I'll try to change the shear pin, the pins are in there. I can't get it out. So, who knows? Maybe I can finally consider that's broken. And I'll replace the shear pin. I'll go buy a new plow. I'm gonna push that plow out and then give it to the neighbor. Snowplow, what is that? You will pray that you have one of those when you live in one of my area. Because once you had to shovel 2 feet of snow by hand and the heavy snow they plow to your driveway, you'll spend any money to buy it. If you try to break your back and shove those snow that got plowed to your driveway, you'll know what I'm talking about. That thing is heavy. That thing is like a 3 feet tall wall. If you don't do it every hour, and if you don't, you die. Tony, I have an extra ticket to cigar event 2 guys Friday night at 6. If you want to join me, it's a meatball dinner, and you get 2 cigars. Tickets yours if you want it. Which 2 guys? There's two guys. It's quite far away from me. Like, for me to get a 2 guy, it'll take an hour or so. So at 6, I probably won't make it. Unfortunately, at 6, that means I have to start driving like 4 something, because 5 is rush hour.
Is that in New York?
No, in Salem. So that's in New Hampshire. Border of New Hampshire. Yeah. It take about an hour or so to drive up there without being rush hour. If it's Saturday, I would definitely go. Friday, probably not, because I have to deal with my dog when my wife go to work. Flamethrower. Okay, let's address the flamethrower issue. Number one. Number one. Once you melt it, it's ice. 1 hour drive, you're complaining. Well, 1 hour drive without rush hour. I'm talking about once you hit rush hour, you're not gonna get there until 2 or 3 hours later.
Yeah, you better at least double time or double and a half that time on rush hour.
I mean, I've been to 2 guys, and it's quite a small distance. Especially rush hour. All right, so it's not that I don't want to go. I mean, it sounds pretty cool, but it's quite a bit distant. February 13th. Isn't that right before
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day? And it's another Friday. Can't do Fridays. Right now I'm on a diet. I only eat on Saturday. I only eat and drink on Saturday and Wednesday right now, because I'm on a diet. And I can't do it on Friday. Friday, I deal with my family. Saturday, I can't. Friday night, I just can't. Like, I can't leave my wife at home like that. She depends me on for dinner. You won't get Tony out of the house. Only his wife can do that. Kind of. I mean, on the weekends, I could. On Friday night, it's just harder, because I do have to spend. And like I say, you guys know this. I've been doing this for a whole month already. You guys know I only eat right now on Wednesday and Saturday. I don't eat or drink alcohol until Wednesday and Saturday. This has been, I have been doing that for a month now, if not 2, if not month and a half. So. But I appreciate it. Just, you know what? I think I have an idea who else can go. If you want, if you do wanted to invite someone, I know someone else could go, but I probably can't. Friday night, Friday, Saturday. Oh, okay. Right, yeah, February 13th, I can't. And the next weekend, I'm actually going to New York, so I won't be here either. But I appreciate that you asked. I appreciate it. It's just like too short of notice, to be honest with you. So what are we talking about? Oh, snow. Yeah.
Snow.
Okay. So fire thrower, you can get one, but once you melt the snow, we have below zero temperature. So as soon as you melt that crap, finally melt it, it becomes water and goes into your asphalt, and it freezes up. And when it freezes up, guess what? It becomes black ice. Now you're in an even worse situation, because you can drive on snow, but you definitely ain't driving on black ice. I'm pretty sure they are, Richard. I'm just like, usually I don't go to events like that because they're usually on bad time. I usually don't go to event for that reason because they are usually in bad time. Like even the time that I was like, oh, you know what? I'll go to Bong Smoker because Bob invited, and I bought a ticket and everything, and they canceled it. You know, this cigar is just a lot of leather, some woodiness, and some baking spice. There isn't a lot to the cigar. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Now I'm tasting a lot of mineral, and I flip over, I'm smoking the gold part. That's why. So, yeah, the snow. I don't know. There's got to be like, okay, American history. We have that many years of a snowstorm. We have that many years of mega storms, and we can't figure out how to deal with this shit. And every single time when a storm comes, rock salt is gone. All this time, you can't figure this out. It's amazing. It's amazing. And all this time, all the people I've seen, all these mega storm and people getting stuck, and I still see people driving out on a snow driving ban and get stuck on the freaking uphill. People, we live on a freaking hill. When the snow is coming down that hard, don't drive out like an idiot and get stuck right in front of the turn. Especially if you're not even driving an all-wheel drive, you're not having a snow tire. Why would you go out, Miss Lady Neighbor?
So Tony, where you live, the city does all the main artery streets, right?
The city
Right
will
off
do
the-
all the street.
Right off the bat, the main streets.
Yes.
And then what happens? Like a day or 2 days later, they come back and plow the neighborhood streets?
No, they will do all the street, every single turn, every street.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But what happened is the walkways are owned by the city, but I don't have to plow it. They're supposed to plow it, but they don't. All right, so they don't. But they will plow every single part where a car drives by, unless you live in a private way. For example, my other house in Lexington, that road was a private way, so the government will drive by it, but they will not plow it. So recently, that neighbor developed a community, like condos, and part of the community condo is that they will fix that street and enroll that street back to the government. So the government will consider that as a government driveway. Now they will plow. But to do that, you must first fix the road to a standard, so they will take it. I was like, dude, we're giving you land and you want to fix it to a standard? Shouldn't you like, thank you for the land, we'll fix it? Makes no sense. I have a 97 Jeep Wrangler TJ and took my daughter for a ride, show her how we did donuts in the snow, and she was screaming. Hey, everybody had to go through that passage of life in Massachusetts. When it snows, you take a truck, go to empty place or a parking lot somewhere in the mall, and you just do
spin.
donuts. And which still boggles my mind, that entire parking lot is that big. You have few light poles, but somehow still people will run into the light pole.
Yeah, it's like, where'd that come from? It wasn't there a minute ago.
It's like, okay, you're about to hit the pole, you're sliding. Why are you slapping on the brake again? So, I'm not suggesting everybody learn how to drive like an Asian, but once in a while, learn how to drive like an Asian, then you'll be fine in the snow. I don't have a snow accident yet, knock on wood. I have dry accident, but not snow accident. Because we know how to drive sideways. I forgot to ask, why are you smoking today?
Camacho Nicaraguan.
That's a good cigar. But in comparison, I think the broadleaf's still better. Broadleaf's still better. 87. You know, I don't know much about Mercury as a car. It's one of those cars that me as an Asian would never look at back in the day, because we don't have that brand anymore, I think. So, like, I don't know much about that car. But when you have a rear-wheel drive, snow is better part. The best part is to just to go crazy with it without killing your tires. It's fun. But I don't suggest anybody try that. People in Texas, don't. People in Texas, you drive very well straight, but you don't go sideways. Wow. Just saying. You know, come to Massachusetts, learn how we drive like a masshole. Then you can see how it's done. Just saying. Yeah, it was so cold. Remember I say I'll try to light a cigar outside. So what I did is I light up a cigar, smoked a little bit. I went out there and checked on my dog. My cigar went out in probably 15 seconds. That's how cold it was. My cigar just went out. It's completely freezed out.
Hold on, Martin.
What's up?
What's up? Live
So,
long and prosperous.
I may have missed the memo, but I got a package from Yazzer.
Mm-hmm.
What's that all about?
You missed the memo. So, I said we're gonna send a surprise gift from the Yazzer gift to 5 of the most valuable members.
Cool. I appreciate that.
So Yazzer asked me for 5 address and I tossed him 5 address.
Wow. Am I supposed to open it up on screen or what?
I think everybody got something different. So yeah, why don't you open it up?
Oh, okay. Well, let me go grab it then. I'll be right back.
Yeah, because I literally don't know what he said. It's like everybody got something different.
But let me go grab mine.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I literally
Mine's
don't know what
already
he
open.
sent you guys.
Mine's already open.
I literally don't know what he sent you guys. Apparently it's different because Joey got like a Davidoff sample pack. Wow. So that's how it feels like when you all your guests, all your panel just like walk away and at the same time. Richard, see, this is what happened. Okay, we need to meet up. So why don't we pick a time one of the Saturday, I don't know, March or something, and we can hang out in Two Guys. It was hard to make a box fit in my humidor. You take it out of the box.
I'm back.
Well, that's a pretty big box. Holy shit.
It's a big box. Look at that. Here.
Yeah, I don't know what he sent to everybody. He does because he obviously have address and name, but I don't.
All right. Hold on. Priorities. I gotta light my cigar.
Yeah, priorities. Priorities. Lots of paper, yes. He makes sure he send out.
All right.
Well,
The National Shop has a bar and serves drinks, but they're just so far away from me. That's why.
Ooh. Bro, this got like a musty smell now. As they age. I never noticed it, like barnyardy smell. I was like looking around, I was like, did I fart or something? All right. Where's my? Here we go. Where's my cutter? Where's my lighter?
All right, Val, what do you got? Since he's gonna cut open and
Okay.
he's gonna light his cigar. Why don't you show
okay,
yours?
I'm gonna show you what I got. You ready?
Yep.
You ready?
Oh, it's Padron. No, it's not. It's Lost City.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
shit.
Hell yeah.
Wow, it's open. It's Lost City. Yeah, pretty good cigars.
Okay.
Tony, and you just take 4.95 or 95 or something like that. Yeah, you gotta. I think the one in the border. Yeah, you drive 95 all the way up. But here's the thing: me being at west of Massachusetts. All right, okay. We do have what's it called? There's one in Watertown, a cigar place. So it was it's called like a Cigar and Lounge or something like that. Cigar and Lounge in Watertown. They're not bad. So I don't know which part you're close to. If you're Quincy, Cigar Lounge is right in Watertown, halfway.
I feel like Val. I can't see shit.
What? What did you get?
I feel like Val. I can't see shit. I'm trying to turn up my heater.
So we have one somewhere in there, and then we have one that's near Boston, which is a full service one. And then like that one a lot. They have a full service bar, but the cigars are very limited. But the one in Watertown, you get to walk in the humidor and choose, and they do have quite a good selections. Not as big as Two Guys. Two Guys has way more, but that's closer option. All right, Martin.
Cigars lit. Let's see if I can remember how to do this.
If you remember how to do what, open up a box.
Yeah, I know, right? Unboxing. Because I haven't done one in shit years. It says Prestige 101 Shadow Way.
Yeah, it doesn't put the real address, so they prevent people sending stuff back to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking. Yeah.
Yeah, he does that.
All right.
That would be pretty funny if I give them the wrong address and then they're like, okay, return to sender. Where the hell is Shadow Way?
Okay. All right. He must have known.
He must have known.
He must have known that I love Padron.
There we go. 1926. A box of 1926.
Nice. Hell yeah. Wow, man.
There we go.
Awesome.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Oh, and Maduro. Fuck yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. One moment.
So obviously you know who else got a package. I'm guessing Joey?
Joey got his. It was a box of Davidoff.
Nice.
And the last person that hasn't shown up with the thing, I think he got it today. If anything.
I got mine today.
So Jesse, if you haven't checked your box, maybe today is the day to check your mailbox. Yeah. So the valuable winners of the Legion prize, the Yaza Legion prize is Val, Rick, Joey, Martin, and Jesse. That looks good. That looks good.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Did you hear about DTT releasing the fiddleheads once again? No, I have not. I don't pay too much attention to DTT. I think the only DTT cigar that I have paid a little attention to was that new Year of the Pausers, because obviously the Chinese on it bothered the crap out of me. Pauser is the last name. It's really not an actual English word. It does not mean the person who stops. So don't write in Chinese the year of people that stops. It's not what it means.
Give me a second. Somebody messaged me.
So that's the problem. That's the problem. Here, open invite for any company that ever wants to release a cigar with Chinese name on it. Reach out to me. I will let you know what is the correct term for free, just so I don't have to go through the agony of reading it. Okay? Just so I don't have to read those bad translations, because it bothers the shit out of me. Might not bother other people, but it bothers the shit out of me. That people are using the language in a really poor way.
Man, this is a warm hat, Tony.
You like it? Is it better than the older one? It's bigger too, right?
It's much warmer. Let my head cool off a little bit.
Well, finally I found a good one.
It's a good hat.
Right? And the logo came out too pretty good too. So
Logo came out awesome. It's really nice. Really nice.
So I'm just saying, just anybody who want to make a cigar, I want to put Chinese on it, please contact me. I do it for free. I'll just read it and go, this is what it's supposed to be. And that's it. We don't have to say any word after that. You don't have to give him credit. I just don't want to read the words wrong. All right? Again, never, ever, ever, ever use the Chinese names as translations. Doesn't work that way. I had to cut the fleece out of my beanie, so now it stretch and fit much better. Was there a fleece in there? I don't remember.
Yes, in this one here, yes. Yes.
I just remember that I tested to make sure it stretch. It does. And I make sure that it fits comfortably. It does.
I got plenty of room, and it doesn't feel tight. Not for me, at least. It doesn't. It feels nice.
Yeah. So like
I mean, I still got
make
room
sure
here.
this one was better than the previous one. The cost to make it is double the price of the previous one. So I hope it was better. But yeah, I personally have never weared it out yet. But when I tested out and feel it and all that stuff, I was like, oh, this is not bad. This is pretty good. This is better than before. Like when you're not, when you got a new, it's puffy and nice, and it's got a lot of room. Now, for Joey, I don't think it's that his head is big. It's that he have a lot of hair. So when he puts over his hair, the hair is gotta squeeze in, and obviously it feels a little tight. But it's a good hat. Or a good beanie. Good beanie. For those people who want it, I don't have any more. I only make so many to give away. Because they're kind of pricey, so. That includes the hat. I don't remember where I had the hat made. It was a custom hat store where you get to choose the type of brim, type of the top, and type of the backings. And I don't remember where I had it made. And I can't find my receipt. So until I figure it out, there's no hat either. Had you guys came to the opening release party, there were some, but I don't have any more right now.
Tony,
Yes.
you might get mad at me.
What's up?
I think I lost my OG coin.
Why would I get mad at you?
Does it look like this?
Because I
No.
fucking lost it. Like, I don't know. Here we go, Bell. Check this out. 1 year anniversary. You got one of them?
I don't have any more of the OG coin either, so
No,
yeah.
so I think I lost it in my car, but I don't know 100%.
Oh no, well, then that means it's time to clean up your car. Maybe you'll find it.
I mean, my car's already clean. It's just probably underneath the seat. Because usually
That's a quick look.
I'll bring out the poker chips and then the OG coin. And then when I was putting them away, I noticed the OG coin was gone. So it's
Have you checked
probably
eBay?
in here, unless it fell out.
No, because you will hear it if it fell out. You'll be like, cling, cling, cling.
Yeah.
If it fell between the seat, you probably won't hear it.
Yeah.
It's probably in the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's in the car. Put it that way.
Me too.
Hey, worst case scenario, let's go there, go and make another batch of it.
Yeah, we can do that too.
So yeah, the problem is that I don't want to make that many. That was yeah, but I still have the original design paperwork for it. I could just go make another one if I have to. But if I do that, I probably wouldn't do silver. I'll do gold, but that tiny.
Ooh, yeah. Who said Pinche Martin? Joey.
Joey, yeah. Is the conflict with Stogie Society podcast accidental? What do you mean by that?
What is that all about?
Yeah, what is that about? I don't even
podcast.
think there was a conflict. What do you mean by conflict?
Are they running at the same time? That's the conflict.
Is that the conflict like you're talking about? Like, what is the conflict we're talking about?
I never heard of Stogie. Well, I don't follow a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. Time conflict? No, we've been on this time for the past 7 years. So if anybody put it on this time, it's purely coincidental.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I've been with the guy since 21, and it's been on since 21, since I've been a member.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Beanie always slide up my head. I have a bunch of them. I'll trade you for a white owl.
What?
Well, this beanie is pretty big. And then, like, if you have a good beanie, inside has linings, they don't really travel up your head because it's grip. So if you only get the beanie that has no lining, yeah, as they stretch, they will try to go up. But if you have a lining in there, it'll grab a little bit better. What you can do is you can get those like stick-on linings. It just sticks on to the both sides and they'll grab onto your head. And it won't slide out.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Yeah, most likely, number one is your beanie is too small. So when you put it up, there's no room on the top at all. And they will slide up because it's stretched to the maximum. But if you have those and you have no choice, you gotta wear it, you can get those sticky. That's like a little bit friction, and you just stick in the inside of the beanie. It'll hold your head when you put it down.
Fleece lining.
I don't have that problem.
Huh?
My head's too small.
Yeah, what?
I don't have that problem. My head's too small.
Yeah, like you can see when Val put it out, there's some room left in the beanie. I
still got a lot of room. I can pull it down more.
Yeah, my head's too small.
It's not that you're poor. It's that nobody wants to spend that kind of money on it. It does cost quite a bit. Stogie Society is Hugo, Epicurean, Texas Cigar Society, and Rendell. All right. Yeah, I know Texas Cigar Society, but like, you know, I know he knows that this show is this time because he reached out to me before. But I think it's just whatever that works for them. When somebody got to do podcasts and they had to do a consistent time, they have to choose the time that's convenient for them. And right now, usually this is a convenient time. That's why people choose. It's not supposed to be like, hey, there's a beef, so we have conflict and then time. No, it's just whatever that's easiest.
We honestly didn't. I didn't even know who the fuck they were.
Yeah, it's just purely coincidental. Whatever it helps, well, whatever it works. People like to choose halfway through the week. We do it Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time because that's whatever works for me and a lot of people.
Yep.
You know, it's like an hour after your dinner time. You can smoke. So It's not that. It's not that. Like, if they're a Legion member, usually I tell them if they gotta have a show or whatever, try not to choose a time where we have Legion live. But if they're not in the Legion, they just choose whatever time that's easiest for them. Yeah. In fact, our time almost always cross over to like Cigar's daily time for some reason.
Well,
Saturdays.
well, they changed
do on
their
Sunday.
They
days.
change
They're
their
on
time
Mondays
every
now.
time. Yeah, they change their time from time to time. So, but it's
they-
whatever that's convenient. And here's the thing: most people don't have time Mondays or Tuesdays. Wednesday is the perfect time to kind of cut halfway, and Saturday is the easy time because the day after they don't have to work.
Yep. Hump day.
Yeah.
Halfway through the week.
And for me, 9 p.m. is usually the best time where I got some time before I focus on my work and stuff like that. That's why I do 9 p.m. Martin, that's what she said. Head small.
I've never been told that. Sorry.
I don't know if I want to have that conversation with any female. It's like, what you think about my head? Too big, too small? No. I don't think I want to have that conversation. Not that conversation. So yeah, because the mail's not here, I don't have any new cigar, which is like kind of sad. Everybody got new shit. I don't. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll get there. Eventually, the mail will show up, and I will have some new cigars. Hopefully. I mean, there isn't a lot of new stuff that's out, really, to be honest.
So wait, Martin, have you smoked at Battleborn yet?
No.
I know Tony, you have.
Who's the nerd?
I sent you yours.
I smoked it, and I tell you what,
Boy, I tell you what.
I cannot remember much of it because it was cold outside.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I have not smoked that cigar. It's Ipicarillo, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to try it. I'll look for it next time I go to the shop. Which
Oh, no
is-
problem. Martin, you don't have to look for it. Just come to my house. I'll give you some.
Why, you don't like them?
No, I got a whole box. Got a box of Oliva M and Nica Piro Rosado today. Some rock pedal samples. Started in on the Mulligans, like the Cocada and the Eagle Reserve. That's so much naming there.
Oliva M. Can't remember if yeah, I think I have.
It's
some.
Casa Carrillo now. Yeah, it's Casa Carrillo now. But EPC is still a brand though. EPC is still
Whatever.
is still a brand.
Who gives a shit? Smart ass.
I mean, if Davidoff ever changed the name, I still gotta call them Davidoff. I don't know. Changing the name is a lot of work. Today I had to fight a lawyer for trademark over the phone because the lawyer fired the trademark for the ITS, and I need to have a response for the trademark. And in order to respond to a trademark, if your lawyer filed the trademark as correspondent, only your lawyer can talk to them. I didn't know that. Only your lawyer can talk to them.
Oh.
In order for them to talk to you, like the trademark office to talk to you, you have to file another paper says I fire my lawyer.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Wow.
So I had to talk to the lawyer because the lawyer in order for the lawyer to respond is $599.
Yeah, I think I'd have to let the lawyer go.
So I let the lawyer know. I was like, it's a simple yes or no question answer back to them. If you want to charge me $599, I'll fire you right now. right? It's not a big answer. Like if they say, oh, you got to change this, change that, change this, so the application go through. Yeah, it makes sense, right? It's a simple thing where he filed mine as a supplemental, thinking that my trademark might be too weak to have a complete trademark, the primary trademark. So he filed a supplemental, and the file office comes back and says, what's wrong with this logo? Nobody else has this logo. You can file as primary. File as primary. And that's all he had to say. I said, okay, I'll file as primary. That's all he had to say. And then he's like, yeah, to answer this, it will cost $599. Like, no. You either answer it, or I can fire you right now and never hire you again.
Don't fuck with Tony.
And then, yeah, he goes, okay, I will send a response back to you. It wasted me like 30 minutes just to tell him my problem with the thing, and then like literally could have spent that 30 minutes just say no or yes.
You waste my time. I fire you.
Waste my time. I could have done something else.
30 minutes. That's what do you charge? 150 an hour. 150 for 30 minutes.
Now I kind of understand him, because if my client gonna talk to me, I was like, the time starts now. But I already spent so much money on that logo. I mean, that filing. I filed it twice, guys. ITS logo, I filed. This is the second time I filed it, because the first one has mistakes, and I had to forego that, in which the filing fee and all that stuff doesn't come back. Once you pay the filing fee, it's done. The government got it. If you had to abandon it, you abandon it. I don't know. The band reads Rocky Patel, Milligan, Kokada, never heard of it. Little tight draw, decent burn. Nice bit of cedar, chocolate, tiny bit of pepper. All right, Guns and Water. I don't know if you know, like, when you have decent burn and tight draw, they don't go together. Tight draw and decent burn don't go together. Either they have fine draw that gets you the decent burn, or tight draw doesn't have decent burn. I don't know.
I've never had that one. The Milligan.
Let me Google it and see what it looks like. Because sometimes I don't recognize. I don't know about you guys. A lot of time I don't recognize the cigar by name, but I recognize the band.
Fuck, I mean, Tony, you know me. I haven't been into cigars like I used to be for the past 2 years. I don't even know what the fuck is out now.
I don't know why you don't get back to. Oh. Okay. That's their bundle. That's why I never heard of it.
Okay.
That's their bundle.
Is it a house balloon bundle, whatever the fuck you call it?
No, it's a Rocky Patel bundle.
Okay.
So yeah, you are gonna have some construction issue because it's bundle. And here's the it's not like the bundle tobacco is necessarily not as good. It's just that they let the newbies roll the bundles.
Those are the practice cigars, right?
Yeah. Those are the practice cigars.
Yeah, the training cigars.
Yeah, all I can tell you is the wrapper is Connecticut Shade.
Okay.
So those, even if the draw is tight, it should be able to be smokable because inside is probably short filler. Mixed filler. And because of that, you usually have more space for the draw.
Bro, I haven't bought bundles in a long time. The fucking Drew Estate factory smokes are like $60 now. I remember getting those for $30.
No
And
tunnel.
I've seen a couple of brands where they used to be in a 20-count bundle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now they've changed them to a 10-count bundle.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Because that way they can increase the price without you feeling like they increased the price. But technically they did.
Yeah, that's true. But wait a minute. Then when you add them both together, this is more than what it was before.
Now, you're not going to get tunnels from a mixed filler because there's not a whole string of tobacco that's gonna give you a tunnel.
Shut up, Joe.
They burn kind of like spread out. They're poor cigar. They're not okay. Bundles are not really poor cigars. Bundle are more like selective.
There's always a place for bundles. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just
you have your inexpensive cigars. You have your higher price cigars, and you have your celebratory cigars. Bundles are at the bottom.
Now, this is what I think, okay? You can have a steak. A piece of steak can cost you $10, $15. All right? Steak. Small steak. Or you can have a taco where the steak is just chopped up. But taco is not necessarily any worse than a steak. Taco just tastes just as good. Just different time, different place, different use. And I think what happens when you have bundle is like you're not looking for a long smoke. Number one, they burn a little bit fast. And number two is that you're not looking for a very complex cigar. You just need a cigar. And there are times where I just want something light. I was looking through my drawer, everything is like Maduro. I was like, damn it, you know. But sometimes just looking for a quick Connecticut or something like that, just to quick smoke. And sometimes it's just for muscle memory. I'm just doing it because I'm talking or whatever.
And they're not bad. And if you're just smoking just to smoke, I mean, there are times when we were on the line till like fucking what, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning,
Yeah.
Tony? And we were smoking factory smoke bundles, whatever.
Yeah, we just grab whatever that's in the humidor, $4 or $5. Cause like, you know, here's the thing, right? I don't really think about it all that much, but when I do, we're like, how many cigars did I just smoke through today? And you look down and then there's all this knobs on the table. You're like, that's $100 right here, just now.
All right.
let me ask you this question then. So you get the bundle cigars, you see promotions with bundles, and then you see promotions what they call seconds.
Okay.
Are they the same thing?
No.
No. No. Seconds are cigars that did not pass the test to be in the box.
The
Is that
first
because
time.
of a blemish?
The first
or
time.
color change?
All right, let me explain this for you guys. So, when you make a bunch of cigars, they have a person that checks it,
Right.
and then enroll it for whatever reason, right? Now, once they check it, they find one. Let's say the wrapper is broken, the wrapper has a hole, the cigar's too tight, where they have to undo it and redo it again. Those are the seconds.
Oh. Refurbished.
Yeah, they just had to fix it.
Yes,
They had to fix it.
But you can sometimes get some really good cigars out of those seconds.
Yeah, seconds, yeah.
The seconds usually taste just as good, if not the same as the original. The problem with that is that it's been fixed. And sometimes the fix might not be what you think. Sometimes a little hole and they put a patch on it. That's a fix. So it might not look as good. It might not look perfect. You know, it's like when you buy a refurbished laptop, there might be some scratch on the surface, but it's totally usable, like new.
It's like when your girlfriend cheats on you and you take her back. She's not brand new anymore.
Okay, and a lot of time where the cigar is fixed because too tight, they take tobacco out and stuff like that. It might not be the same blend anymore.
True.
That's why they're seconds. Okay. It's a long filler. Okay, here's the thing about long filler and short filler. Long filler cigar is like 80% long filler or something like that. There are still some small, like broken down pieces in there. They're allowed to have that. And just because they're bundled does not mean they're all short filler. There are some where you only use partially short fillers. All right, because the binder has to be a long leaf. And the wrapper has to be a long leaf. The short filler might be part of it. All right. Bundle just means that whatever they use might not be able to, number one, distinguish what's actually in there. Or number two, they are not very high quality tobacco. There might be a regular grade tobacco mixed with low grade tobacco. So you're not gonna find the consistency, but most of the time, whenever somebody hear a bundle, is usually a short filler. You can have a mixed filler, some long filler, some mixed filler, and some short fillers. It's a combination of all that. It's just that the cost of it isn't that high to start with. They use some refurbished leaves or leftover leaves. I have them. I literally smoked them yesterday. They are pretty good as a I don't care. I don't have a taste bud anymore cigar. I smoked one yesterday. In fact, I sent a bunch to Joey. They are really good. Like I don't care cigar.
Which one?
The surplus from
I've
CL.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
They're very linear. There's not much taste to it. They don't give you bad flavor. They just have almost no flavor. And I don't think they're bad. I just think that they don't have a lot of good flavor, but they don't have bad flavor where I go like, I don't want to smoke this.
Yeah. So who's all talking about the bundles? What,
Guns and water.
Guns and water?
Yeah.
All right.
Guns and
So
water.
one that you should try. The only bundle stick that's actually pretty damn good is that Steve Saka one. What's it called?
The bundle?
Yeah, it's a bundle. That's a good cigar. Val, help me out.
I don't remember a bundle by Saka.
Yeah, Saka makes a bundle. That's actually decently good.
Deep cut? No, it's not.
It comes in 10-pack, I think.
10-pack?
Yeah.
Leche Bro is not that's one that's for cigars daily. That's not what I'm talking. That's not what we're talking about.
This is Steve Saka, DTT.
Yeah, I don't.
It's not new. I mean, it's been around for a while.
Umbangag.
The
Umbagad.
Umbagad.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That's the one.
The
That's
Umbagad is
decently
good. The
Yeah,
Umbagad
that's
is
a good.
good.
It's a bundle.
It's a good cigar. Yeah, yeah.
Bronze
it's-
bag is not DTT, is it? Bronze bag is not DTT.
I don't know, but that Umbagog is like $8 to $10, I think. Well, I haven't bought it in a while. It's probably like $12 now.
Bronze bag was. Bronze bag was. Hold on, let me. Bronze.
Is that Egg and Ursa? The bronze bag?
No. Bronze bag is another brand. Oh, I don't know. Apparently I'm wrong. Bronze bag is DTT. But bronze bag is not a bundle, is it? It's not.
I don't know.
They're so intense. Okay.
Isn't that?
Oh yeah, they are.
no.
The price is $9, $9 to $10.
Which one?
Bronze bag.
Oh,
But well, no, bronze bag is Umbanga.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Is it a different size?
Yes.
All right.
Umbanga bronze bag is the size. I thought bronze bag was some other one.
Anyway,
Because I remember a bunch of people talking about it. It's like the Cigar of America or something. I can't remember. Wait, Umbanga is the size? Or bronze bag is the size?
no, Umbagog is a name.
Umbanga is the name.
yeah,
Because it
is the
literally
name.
says the name on the band.
This like what's
No, the cigar is called Umbangas because the literally the band says Umbangas, and then bronze bag is the color of the band. Yeah.
Okay. The more you know.
yeah, it's like the Carrillo series. You can get one size that's called like the prequel, the other one is called the Sojourn, the other one is with different size, same cigar, just a different size. Different name. But it's still
God, man, I gotta get my fucking eyes checked. I can't read.
Yeah, but then they're Umbangas, right? They are Umbangas. Umbangas is the name of the cigar, and then they have the bronze bag and the regular.
that has to relate to the size of the cigar then.
Let me see. No. It's the type. It's different wrapper, I think. It's different wrapper.
Okay.
Let me see.
I thought it referred to the size.
Oh no, is it? Oh no, they're puros. So Umbanga has Gordo, Toro. Okay, they have Gordo, Toro, Corona Gorda, Robusto Plus, and Bronzeback. Bronzeback is 5 by 48. It's the smallest size of all of them.
All right.
Just like the Corona.
So let's see, $5.
The Corona is 6 by 48. The Corona Gordo.
Okay, so he smokes 3 to 4 cigars a day.
Wait,
Around
when
the
you
$5
say
range.
when you say Gordo, I'm automatically thinking of a 60 gauge.
Yeah, I mean, it says Gorda, but like, Gorda just means bigger than what it is.
That's a torta.
Right? So if you have a Corona that's bigger than the Corona, by one way or another, they call it Gorda. Or Gordo, whatever you want to call it.
A gordita, that's what it is.
Gordita. That's a torta.
Uh,
Before it was a torta, it was a gordita.
I searched for a decent under $5. Just, you know, a lot of punch, like funny cigars are like $5, and they're not bad.
If you like that Tatuaje makes one. It's like a 4-inch cigar. It's pretty damn good. It's a Maduro. They sell them in like a box of 20, I think. You can find them online. They're under $5. I can say that because I buy them all the time when I just want to grab a little cigar.
Yeah, it depends on like I don't know. You can find a lot of like muscle memory cigars for that price. Like even like Oliva has those seconds and stuff like that, which is they don't even bother to put the bands on it. It's just that.
Let me find it.
You can find those for probably $5-6. But we all smoke about 3 to 4 cigars a day if we start chatting.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. Like, you know, you need to have between cigars. Guys, you need to have between cigars and have a good between cigars to go. Because like when you don't and if all you smoke is like high-end cigars, you can go broke really fast.
Yeah, you got to get cigars that can stretch your humidor.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you think of it this way, right? 4 cigars a day, each cigar is about 15. That's $60 a day.
Yeah, they get pretty expensive.
Right? $60.
All right, so I figured out which one it was. It's
$60,
Tatuaje.
365 days, you're spending $21,900.
So if you want a good, less than $5 cigar, Tatuaje makes one. It's called the Havana Barracuda. They're 4.5 by 49s. Decently good smoke for the price. Box of 20.
So Bondos has its place in heavy smoker like us.
Oh man, I lost you guys. Where'd you go?
No, I can still hear you, Martin.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Bondo has its right place. It's good to have between cigars, and the between cigars supposed to be light so that you can taste the next cigar. Right? Like imagine this: if you smoke like a punch egg roll, and your next cigar is late hour, and then you expect to, and then you expect to smoke the next cigar and taste anything. You're not gonna taste anything. You're not gonna taste anything. But if you have a late hour and then you have some sort of Connecticut, your next cigar, regardless, even if it's just Habana, you'll be able to taste it.
Yeah.
Right? But if you have a late hour and then the Connecticut and then something else, that's something else, the third thing, ain't gonna be flavorful at all. So you might as well get something that's not very flavorful. While you're in the midst of a good conversation, you don't really care, and then when you're done with that conversation, you light up the next cigar, you can taste again. That's a better way to enjoy it, really. So when it comes to cigars, You do want those bundles. You do want a choice of bundles. I guess that's what it is. Choice of bundles or choice of sub $10 cigars. I would say sub $10 because I think even nowadays, even some bundles are $9, $10. Right?
Yeah.
So sub $10 cigars to go fill in between to kind of help your wallet to feel a little bit better.
But yeah, punch cigars. That's a couple that are around the $6 range. I think what's that? Knuckle Buster? That's a good one. I think so.
You can usually choose a Heritage Connecticut and be a decent price.
Yeah.
There's a lot of truth in that. Connecticut first, Habano, then Maduro. Okay, so if you go light to heavy, rather than heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, you're still gonna lose your taste bud. Because you work your taste bud up to the maximum. The third cigar, after the third cigar, you're not gonna have anything left.
True.
So if you only smoke a 3, that's fine. You can do that. If you only gotta smoke 3, that's fine. But if I were you, I will smoke, let's say Connecticut, Habano, then Maduro. I will do Habano, Connecticut, then Maduro. Give your taste bud a slight break. That Maduro will taste much better. Instead of work your way up, you take a break in the middle. The last one is gonna taste better. Because your taste bud needs a break. And then if you just like, okay, I taste this, and the next one I gotta go even heavier in order to taste it, and then heavier in order to taste it, you're gonna miss a lot of good notes too.
I mean, but if you are taking a break, like 30 minutes to an hour before you light up another cigar, just kind of rinse your mouth out and
You could do that too. You could just sit.
have something
could just
have something to snack on. And
Yeah,
then light up
but you
another
just
cigar.
made a 4-hour conversation into a 6-hour if you take a break like that.
I mean, yeah.
Right? So it depends on the person. It depends on the person. Right? I like to have a between cigar, like my the Demitas that I smoke is flavorful but relatively light in terms of every other flavor. So when I smoke the next one, it gives me the flavor. And also gives you a break on the nicotine too. Because a Connecticut don't have that much nicotine. So that you have a lot of nicotine, you give time for the body to kind of go down just a little bit before you take more. That helps. But if you have nicotine, add more nicotine, the third one probably will catch you.
Yeah, it'll get you sick.
So, it's up to the person. I like one right after another is cold out there. Yeah. So then you wanna break, kind of slow down a little bit. Just think this way, right? If you drink very heavy alcohol, your second one is even heavier than before, and the third one is even heavier than before that, you wouldn't feel good, right? But if you drink a very heavy alcohol, and then the second one is, you know what, I just want to have soda, break. And after the soda, I say, okay, you know what, one more old fashioned. You gotta be able to enjoy that old fashioned without too much problem. Right? So this is why I say between cigars should be something light, should be something you don't care for. In fact, should be something that you can just stop if you wanted to. Let's say if that first cigar decided to catch you, you can just go, nah, I'm gonna take a break. And that cigar's gonna go out, I don't care. Third cigar.
I would probably do Maduro, Connecticut, Habano.
Maduro, Connecticut, Habano. The reason why I put the Habano first is because that pepper is gonna open your palate. So your third one will be better. If you have,
you'll still be able to taste it at the end.
no, you'll be able to taste it, but then having that open your palate at the end kind of defeats the point. Because your first fresh smoke isn't gonna be that amazing because you're washing off whatever that's in your mouth before.
I see what you mean.
So you use the pepper to wash that out. The Habano, the pepper is gonna wash that out. It's gonna clear out your nose, and then you enjoy your cigar. And then you take a break on the second one, which is lighter. There we go. Jesse just got it.
Nice.
Hey Jesse, I want to know what that is. Let me know what you got.
Let us know what you got, Jesse.
Jesse, I want to know what you got. And then the third one, when your palate is fully accustomed to tobacco, now you can enjoy that cigar. Right? Just choice. Everybody has, you just had to make that for yourself, whatever that works for you. Obviously, you can switch it around if you wanted to. If you're a person that's like, I like that huge punch in the face, the first cigar I got today, then yeah, smoke the heavy one first.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. That was weird.
I just need another small cigar for the day. Ooh. It's a day. It's a day. We're gonna have another storm this weekend, but looks like I might miss it. So
We're gonna get back down to 20s this weekend.
20s.
Yeah.
I would love to have 20s right now. Right now we're in the teens. Okay.
So we're going from like 20 to like 30, 40, 50, and then drop back down to 20 on Saturday or Friday night.
I got a question for you guys. This is a good question. One of my friends asked me that the other day. Out of all the lighter that you have, which one is your favorite lighter?
Bro, I just got a lighter.
He asked me the question. I was like, I got all this lighter in front of me. The favorite lighter is the one with the fuel.
Yeah, the one that has the fuel in it.
The one that will light the damn
The
cigar.
one that, yeah.
He's like, you buy all this kind of different like lighter, all this STs and all that stuff. Don't you have a favorite one? I was like, my favorite one is when I'm smoke, which one have a fuel? That's my favorite one.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I got an SD DuPont, but Old Faithful.
Right? Whichever one has fuel. And again, when he asked me that question, I really got it dumbfounded. I was like, I never thought about it. I just pick out one. If it doesn't, I just toss it, grab another one until I find one with fuel. But fire is fire, you know? I think like I told him like my least favorite one probably when I'm smoking a cigar will be a single jet because it'll take forever to light.
Yeah, I don't like single jets.
Right? But when you just have that one little tiny bit that's not lead, a single jet is nice. Right? But majority of the time, I want one that can light this thing up within the next 3 seconds because I don't like to wait. I am gonna do this thing. And here's the thing, right? I don't think any of us ever walk into our smoking area and go, let me see, which one's my favorite lighter? That one. No, it's just grab light. Especially when we're in the lounge. How many times do we do this? Like, hey, Martin, you got a lighter?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
We don't care what we use.
Or I'm over here like click, 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 click. And then somebody throws me a lighter. Here you go.
Yeah, it's usually whoever have a fuel, hand it over. I don't think we ever like, okay, this is my favorite lighter. Be careful, you know? It's like, I go, it's like, hey, can I see a lighter? There you go.
Yep.
I don't think we ever think about that. So that was like a weird question where like I couldn't answer. Like I don't have a favorite one. I don't know if anybody does.
I mean, I have seen one guy who pulled out like a thing, and he's got like lighters, cutters, and all this other stuff, and pulls one out. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Well, I mean, when we travel, we carry a lighter, right? But usually, if we gotta carry a lighter, it will be the one we don't care to lose. To be honest.
Yeah.
Especially if you're traveling, it's the one that we don't care if we got confiscated.
Yeah. Sidecar butane is the best.
What did you say?
Sidecar butane is the best.
All right, hold on. I have matches in my car just in case. That's very dangerous to keep matches in your car. I mean, if it's a hot day, that might just ignite.
Who said that?
Fabian. I missed 2 days because the cold. Today was up to 20s. I got my 3 in. I was about to read that 3-inch. I got my 3-inch. I got my 3-in. I have a Calibri and a Dupont, but my favorite is the Jeep torch lighter. I just, you know, I gotta be really honest with you. I don't ever had a problem with cold weather and regular butane. Never had a problem. Never had a problem. It's got a light. It's got a light. A fuel is fuel. Now, if you're in a place with lack of oxygen, like on top of a mountain, I get it. But in normal situation, in any cold weather, oxygen is oxygen. You're not gonna go out, it's so cold, there's no oxygen. No, there's oxygen. And they're very dense too.
Just gotta hold it in your hand, warm it up a little bit.
No, I actually think it works better because when it's cold, the liquid, like the fuel is liquid. The fuel isn't gonna freeze.
But it doesn't light.
It does
light.
light.
If the lighter's cold. If the lighter's
It
cold,
does light.
no, they won't light.
I never had that problem. Now I don't use Zycar, I use Calibri. And then because that's the cheapest I can buy. I haven't even find anyone that's not cheap. Like when I go online on Amazon, because you can't buy any other shop, apparently they can't sell, they can't ship you butane, but Amazon can. I just go to Amazon and I type in butane. And the first one come out is always just Calibria, so I just buy the 3-pack every time.
That's because it's in alphabetical order.
I don't think so.
I mean, I do see the Zycar, but I never really felt the need to, like, I need a high high altitude.
Okay, Tony, you gotta get one. You gotta get a can. You gotta get a can.
But how is that gonna be different?
You know what? I was like you. I was skeptical. I didn't believe it. But I tell you what, when I switched over to the Zycar, I got better performance out of the lighter. It was a cleaner flame, a brighter flame, a higher intensity. I never had a problem with it clogging up or jamming up.
Now, can I ask you? So on your snow blower, do you put 93 gasoline in there?
No, I do not.
Why not? More performance, more horsepower, clean burn, better for your engine.
But it's
Exactly.
different. It's different. It's different.
Sure.
It's different, Tony. It's different. You gotta get a can to compare.
For science.
No, I definitely have used Zycar before because when you go to Davidoff, when they refuel it, they either use the Davidoff whatever or they use the Zycar one. I never
See?
feel the difference.
There you go. Davidoff knows.
Yep.
Well, they want to sell you that shit. That's why.
I'm just saying.
That's all I buy, the Zycar stuff. Pure.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you, the same concept, you wouldn't put 93 gasoline on your snowblower, which needs power. Why would you use that for flame?
But you know what? I tell you what I'm gonna do. The next time I fill my gas tank up for my snowblower, I'm gonna fill it up with 93, and I will let you
Why
know.
stop at 93? Why not go 100 jet fuel? That's horsepower.
I don't think they let me in O'Hare Airport to get some of that fuel.
Throw some fucking mothballs in there.
You can buy jet fuel by the whole barrel.
Anybody
Right?
know about that?
It's like, it makes no sense. Okay, let me tell you the truth, okay? If my fart can ignite, I will never buy butane.
You gotta put a match to it.
It doesn't matter. If it lights on fire, that's all I need it.
Oh my god.
Right?
Yeah,
If it
put a
lights up,
mothball in
that's
there.
all I need. That's all I need. So I don't get it. Like, you know, it's like, I am not on the Himalayan mountain now. I'm not there. I'm not on like what, K2, you know, where I need a fire now.
I'll tell you what. You go ask one of those Tibetan guys up there. Ask them what kind of lighter fluid they use. They're gonna tell you Zycar.
I'm pretty sure they're not.
Ask one of those Tibetan monks. They're smoking a cigar. They're gonna have a Zycar on them.
I think that if you gotta go to the high mountains and smoke a cigar, number one, good for you. I hope you don't freeze there while you're smoking. But number two, I don't think that will be what you use. You'll be using, what did they call it? What's that thing called?
You're
Propane.
gonna be using yak dung.
You'll be using propane, fire thrower,
Oh, okay.
right? Those military can with green can, and go.
Yeah, the Puro Fine.
Right?
It's the black can.
The black can, the high performance.
You can buy that race car gas additive to be better performance out of your race car that should work on a lawnmower. I have those additive. I don't trust those. They give it to you for free if you buy enough oil. And I was like, I don't trust that shit. It's just to clean your thing. It doesn't make the gas any more cleaner. It cleans the burn actually cleans off that tar shit, but it doesn't really make the gas any better combustion.
Tell you guys, just throw some mothballs in there.
Yeah, I don't think that helps. Any additive. I mean, the gasoline already have additive, and you add more additive. You're just diluting the gas as you go. Just make sure you buy gas from a reputable gas station. Now, some gas station has really, really nasty shit in the gasoline.
Yep. That's why I got eggs on it.
Including water. Some of them has water in there.
That's true.
Yeah, I see. All right, next time I get a Zycar and you'll hear me say, Val, there's no difference. There's no difference. There's only so much oxygen in the air that it can combust with the fuel. Only way that you gotta get any better burn is if you're in a place that pumps in pure oxygen.
Yeah, then they can't explode on you.
So he posted what? Oh no, that's. He got a
Jesse?
box of Don Carlos edition anniversario.
Nice. Nice.
Well, he received everything together.
So man, we got a smorgasbord of cigars.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Hey, you might say.
I hate to tell you, it pays to be active in the Legion, and I keep saying that.
Yeah, buddy.
It pays to be active in the Legion. So
I don't know if Yazzer watches these, but thank you, Yazzer.
he kind of doesn't. But I message him what's going on once in a while. Once in a while. All right. So yeah, I will literally go buy a different. You say black can? I will go buy a black can. But I think it makes no difference.
Tony's gonna debunk it.
Well, again, I am sold on a black can. I will not buy any other brand but the Zycar black can.
Okay.
I've
Here's
tried
the
the
way to test it.
I've tried a Calibri brand. I've tried I forgot what other brand. I can't even remember it.
The next time we have an event, when Val run out of butane, I'm gonna go like, anybody got butane? They gotta hand over a Calibri. I'm like, hey, take that shit away. Take that shit away. Must be black Zycar because it makes a huge difference.
All right. So everybody's got a shit lighter. Get a shit lighter. Put in your regular whatever. It will literally clean your fucking jets when you use the
Look
black
at-
cycle.
I don't know about anybody. My shit lighter works better than my good lighter.
That's because you use it more often.
Well, the shit lighter has a huge tank. Right?
talking about
These
shit
like $2
lighter with the light.
lighters and free
Oh,
lighters.
those are great. Those are fucking excellent.
Yeah, but these are the cheapest lighter I got and they work better.
I'm not talking about cheap. I'm talking about a shit lighter that's like clogged jets, whatever.
I don't have any lighter that ever had a clogged jet. My only problem is usually either one, I fill too much butane in there that has so much air, you gotta let some air out and it will run fine. Or two, the igniter kind of got bented. You gotta bend it back to the middle and then it will light up.
Oh.
Yep.
I use black Zycar with my ST DuPont and DuPont can blow me. Now, here's the thing, right? ST DuPont uses that Davidoff small can.
The
I
gold
think they have
one?
Zycar.
The gold can? Or the yellow can, whatever it
It's
is.
a silver tiny can, this big.
A 4 ouncer.
I don't know how much is that, but then they're like $20 a can.
God damn.
And
Will it last
and I
a
think
year?
they're made by Cigar, and I think they absolutely make no difference. Now, if you tell me, if I use the black Cigar butane in my lighter, and that makes my soft light not extinguishable, like by wind, I'll use it.
Okay, Tony, use it in that one. The wind will not affect.
But the truth is that I do know that it does affect it.
Perhaps.
So yeah, like I
Well,
said,
I'm
I will get a can next time just so that I can bitch about it.
I'm gonna try that because my S2 DuPont has a soft lens, so
The color is just the head, but the inside I think is made by. I'll look at the can after. I have one more can somewhere, and oh, I
It's
do.
not-
Hold on.
It's probably on the floor by your foot.
You're absolutely right. It is on my floor.
I'm telling you.
how'd you know?
Yeah, hold on.
If Tony can't find it, it's on the floor someplace. Okay. He'll look everywhere in the world. Oh, shit, there it is.
Yep.
Right there on the floor.
All right, number one is a 30 milliliter, 17 gram of butane here. It's like this much filled.
An ounce.
It's this gram here, so it didn't have an ounce.
I mean, 1 gram.
Well, if it's a 30 ml, it's an ounce.
Okay. It says made in France. It's French gas. I'm trying to find who makes it. Hold on.
It's made by Zycar.
It says I can rip this. Let's see if I can. What the fuck? Photo shit. Oh, yeah, yes. No. Okay. No, it doesn't say who makes it. It's just ST DuPont on it.
Well, they're not gonna say who makes it. It's like fucking BMW shit. Who's the manufacturer? Fucking, it just says BMW.
Well, BMW, you can actually find manufacturer if you try
can.
to find it.
If you know where to look, you can.
Hey, it's never too late to Google it.
Just put it in ChatGPT. Who makes Zycar or Davidoff fuel? Butane.
They manufacture their own brand of butane refills. They're high purity premium butane,
Really?
made in France.
Okay.
That's it. All right, fine. I will go get a can of Zycar. And then I will tell you there's no difference.
Just to prove it.
Just to prove it. Just to prove it. But yes, the can does have like a yellow or red for a different feel. But literally, if you ever got a can of Calibri, the cap has different adapter. You can break one off and use it. It works. And in the past, I never thought it would work. And one day I couldn't find the thing, so I just break one off and try it, break one off and try it, break all of them at the end, and one of them worked. Ever since then, I never bought another adapter. I just get another butane can.
I bet it was the last one that you tried.
It was literally the last one I tried. And what's really funny is that every time you try, some leaks out. It just leaks out. And then it's like, I could have filled 2 cigar lighter by now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, 11:09.
Oh, wait a minute. I just want to say congratulations to my Seattle Seahawks for going to the Super Bowl.
God.
Okay. Had a great game. Sam Darnold came through, didn't make any interceptions this game. Took a couple of sacks. They were good sacks, but in turning the ball over. Had a great game, going to the Super Bowl. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he's a beast. I'm telling you, this guy's going to be great if he doesn't get hurt.
Let me also add this. I'm sorry, Val, but like, you know, statistically, if a bear were to fight an eagle in real life, a bear wins every single time. Just
I
saying.
don't think, no. See, look at here. All that Seahawk has to do is come down and take the eyes. Take the eyes.
We'll see about that. All right, we'll see about that. But anyways, congratulations on that. I don't even know which team or what. So I just heard one day that Patriot lost. I was like, oh, go figure.
It's going to be the Seahawks and the Patriots. So
Wait, is that Seahawks? I thought it was
Yes,
Seahawks and then
Patriots.
because Patriot lost, isn't it?
no, Patriots won. They beat Denver. Denver's backup. Denver's backup had one
All
bad.
right. Let me
play
reverse
cost
that then.
the
Let me
game.
reverse that. Okay. So statistically, Patriot against anything they win. Just look at the rings.
Hey, we're talking here and now, not then and there.
All we needed was a cold weather and we'll win.
Oh man. All right.
It's a good thing they're playing in Santa Clara.
Oh, damn it. All they needed was deflating the ball and we win.
Well, yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. Bill Belichick, Mr. Bill Belichick, did not get selected first ballot for the Hall of Fame, and I think the guy got shafted.
Well,
Okay.
I know nothing
The
about
guy got
football.
shafted. The guy's a great coach. I think there were some personal things that kept him out. This is my personal opinion on it. The guy's a great coach. He should have been brought in. If he doesn't make it in first round, then neither should Brady. And I don't care how many Super Bowl rings he got in his hand, because Belichick almost has the same amount.
Well, I
Just say you're right, Val.
There have been some very heated conversations about
I
football.
don't think. Here's the thing.
at work.
I don't think Tom Brady should ever got any of recognition for that, because without the whole entire team, he wouldn't have been the QB he is. But Belichick, I don't know. Maybe he's an asshole. You know, a lot of time when they win awards, it has to do with your personality. Maybe he is just not a good guy. It's just there's a lot of politics involved when it comes to that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't vote for people that you hate or you don't like. And then maybe they just don't like him because how many rings he have.
Then you know what you got to do? You got to beat him.
And they did.
No, he lost most of his team when he got beat.
Right. But if you can't keep your teams, I don't know. I heard about that news. I didn't think it was that big deal. It's just first round. Maybe the second round you'll get it. You know, the news is out there. Some people might just like, and maybe that was a joke. You know, it's like, hey, let's make sure he doesn't get it right away, but we can get him after.
No, I firmly believe the guy was shafted. The guy got just shafted out of it. He should have been a first round ballot. No doubt in my mind, he should have been in there. And as much as I'm a Seahawks fan, you know, you got to recognize greatness. And he's a great coach. You may not like him. You may not like his personality. Guy's a winner.
I just have to say, every time he wins, the parade is cold. So let's win some when parade is not cold. Just saying. Anyways, that is it. 11:14. I'll see you guys Saturday. I'm going to tribal for a little bit.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Have
Good
a
night,
good night, guys.
everybody, and go
I'll
Hawks.
see you guys next week or next Saturday.
You mean praise the lead?
Let's leave.